Good afternoon. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen and fellow corps members. My name is Letty Torres, and today I stand before you, a proud corps member from South Central Los Angeles, to share the transformative impact that the corps has had on my life. This marvelous organization that empowers youth and heals our environment has not only shaped my personal journey, but has also provided hope and opportunities to so many others in our community. I am honored to share my story with you today, and so thank you for being here, and I hope our stories give you a sense of what it means to be part of the corps. I would like to start off by giving an overview of my life before I joined the corps. I was always very high-spirited and active. In high school, I joined many extracurricular activities, such as being in student leadership for 3 consecutive years, from doing morning announcements to speaking at my own graduation. I was always a go-getter. I took advantage of every opportunity that presented itself to me. In 2019, I graduated and went on to the next chapter of my life, college. A much bigger field for me with many more opportunities to come. I was so happy to be in college. The feeling of being productive made me feel like I was on the right path to success. A semester in, and COVID happened, and it changed everything. Now, there are different types of learners. Visual learners and physical learners. I was always a hands-on type of learner. And since that was not an option for me during COVID, I dropped out, and it flipped my entire personality. After a year and a half of not being productive, I became depressed, inactive, and unmotivated. It wasn't until I overheard a conversation my brother having with my mom and my dad that I started to form a plan. My brother was part of the corps at the time and was working towards his high school diploma. I would hear him talk about how the work was challenging and tiring and how he would even work in harsh weather. Now, for most people, that might turn them off. But for me, a light bulb lit up. I was thinking about applying when my dad started doubting me. He would say, "No, you wouldn't last. It's mainly for men. I give you a week till you give up." Now, I understand my dad said the things he said out of tough love. And I understand it was because he didn't want to see his daughter in a male-dominated job. He very much took me for pink and assumed I couldn't do it because I am a woman. Well, he was wrong. I put in an application that same day, and I used his doubt as fuel, and I accepted the challenge. I am proud to be standing here a year into my time with the corps where he thought I'll never be. Many people are gonna wanna doubt you. And you could either feed off that doubt or reverse it and prove them wrong. Joining the corps has been better than I could ever imagine. I joined the corps with the mentality that it was gonna be a difficult day in and day out. What I didn't expect was how much opportunity the corps would give me. I started having opportunities pop up before my eyes. Opportunities to travel to Chicago, to work in nature for a week at a place called Manzanar, to become first aid certified, to work towards getting financial awards for college, and an opportunity to be part of an amazing internship at the Hill Bay Aquarium that allowed me to work with sea life and educate kids about the importance of keeping our oceans clean. Question: do you know that excitement you get when you receive a call or a text from that favorite person? Do we know that feeling? Okay, well, I get that feeling when I receive emails from the corps and reading them about different job opportunities and internships and ways to learn new skills and earn vocational licenses. The corps has helped me reconnect with myself again. Like, it ignited that spark I needed to glow again. That hopeless feeling I had during COVID disappeared. That girl in high school that was doing it all was making a comeback, and she was coming back better than ever. It was a whole buffet. It was it was a whole buffet of careers and opportunities for us. If I had to pick 3 main highlights from my experiences here at the Corps, they would have to be leaving LA and spending a week working in the mountains in Manzanar, where it was so peaceful for me. I love how quiet it was at night to be surrounded by nature and with no sounds from helicopters or police sirens. Getting to fly to Chicago for my first flight ever was very nerve-wracking, but I did it. And it's a highlight I'll never forget. Having to work in a community garden and being part of team building exercises. Working with Sea Life through the Traveling Tide Pool program at Hill Bay in the past 6 months is my favorite project because I could combine the love for the ocean, the love of animals, and the love of working with kids. This opportunity in particular was such an amazing experience for me. Being able to teach children about our sea animals and how we need to look after our ocean so the ocean in return is able to take care of us has been incredible. Shout out to Hilda Bay. Being part of the Corps has been one of the most rewarding experiences of my life. I would always be grateful for the Corps for bringing my spirit back to life, for putting me back on my feet. These amazing opportunities would have never appeared for me in any other job. It's unreal how much a Corps member can learn and experience here at the Corps. The Corps is shaping future leaders, shaping many lives for us all, one Corps member at a time. And it's up to us whether we decide to seize these opportunities. And I'm taking them all. When the day comes, when I get asked what I want to do after the Corps, I'm going to say, I have no clue. And not because I don't have anything in mind, but because I have so many careers in mind thanks to the opportunities that I've been taking advantage of here. You may be looking at a future arborist who loves working with nature. A future marine biologist who loves working with sea life. A preschooler who loves working with kids. Regardless of what my future holds, I have the Corps to thank for expanding my opportunities. I'll be leaving the Corps well-seasoned and sprinkled with different skills and new experiences. Thank you all so much for being here and supporting this incredible organization that has changed my life and is changing the lives of so many young adults in our city. I want to shout out to my older sister who is in the back that's been supporting me since day one. My future husband that has also been a supporter from day one. All Corps members that are here, all Corps members that are out in the field right now doing hard work. I want to shout out to all of you guys, and mostly to you all. And thank you for being here and hearing my story.